all kidding aside, when we joke about expectations, give me realistic expectations for this kid as he begins to start his first NBA season.
Rookie of the year. That's the realistic expectations. That's not being unfair. This guy was the number 2 pick of the draft. If they redid it just based on the way the number 1 pick shoots free throws, Markelle Fultz, he'd probably be the number 1 pick of the draft. Listen, I'm hopeful for Markelle, but this thing right there ain't gonna work, man.
Do it again.
So this thing right there ain't gonna work. Lonzo's has the expectations to win Rookie of the Year, and he's going to be doing it with a heavy burden of not. I guess his father put him in the spotlight, and now he's got to thrive under those in that situation. I was thinking this morning, how many NBA players are we going to be talking about on a daily basis? Like Giannis, the Greek Freak last night, first game of the year, throws up a 37 and 13. Doesn't make the show. Anthony Davis.
You tried, though.
I tried.
You were fighting for
I
it.
tried. Anthony Davis last night throws up a 33 and 15, I believe. Doesn't make the show. Like, LeBron is relevant every day. The Warriors are relevant every day. The defending MVP, Russell Westbrook, is relevant every day. And fourth on that list, I believe to be this young man. Because of the team he plays for, because of his father, because of everyone that knows basketball sees what the upside is with him. So the fair expectations are Rookie of the Year. And if he plays much below those expectations, man, he's going to be put through the meat grinder now.
It's going to be a tough transition. I think he's very, very talented. I think he's in the right spot. The things that I'm worried about. Because what are the expectations? If you're a top 5 pick, your goal should be to be Rookie of the Year. All right? Your goal should be to be all-rookie NBA. Like, those are realistic. Now, given that the Lakers, and he's basically gifted a starting position, that makes his job a lot easier. But what I'm concerned about, a number of things. The talent around him. You know, I don't believe that in the next 2 years, Brandon Ingram's going to be a superstar. For one, he can't make enough shots. He doesn't have an NBA body. So Lonzo's playing with a very young group of players. Randall, a former top pick. He only has one hand. He can only dribble and shoot with his left hand. He's not very athletic. The coaching staff is very, very young. What do young coaching staffs do to young players? They play them a lot of minutes. I want you to think about the point guards he's going to face, not only in the NBA, but in the West. So I'm worried about his physical body. I'm worried about him getting injured. I'm worried about his body getting worn out. Now, I think that the Lakers, I think they should develop him. But I think the Lakers, you don't want to win too many games. The Lakers need another high draft pick, and they still need someone else to come from Cleveland and someone else to come from OKC for them to be a legitimate. So I think Rookie of the Year is a legitimate goal. What I'm concerned about, the players he's playing with, their inability to put the ball, because he is a pass-first player.
No doubt.
Who's going to get buckets for them? All right? So if he passes the ball and guys aren't getting buckets, then he's more intended to become more selfish. And watch the number of minutes that he plays.
I'm going to hop in here with a couple of intangibles. You talked about all the things you're worried about. The one thing I'm not worried about is the way he's going to be received in Los Angeles. We are talking constantly about another rookie here in New York who has gotten a perennial pass, and that's Aaron Judge. He did amazing things. Crowd loved him. New York loved him. New York embraced him. You said it. New York needed another Derek Jeter, another, big Yankee hero. And if this guy did nothing else after the first half of the baseball season, they would still love him. I think Lonzo Ball is going to be something similar. I think the Lakers are craving somebody. They haven't had a NBA superstar since Kobe Bryant. They would love this kid to be that guy. He's not going to most likely put up those kind of numbers, but even if he just skates by, I think one thing he's not going to have to worry about is going to be the thing a lot of people in these big cities worry about is when the fans and the media get on you, and I think he gets a chance.
Yeah, acceptance is critical. And him being from L.A. and being able to play his college basketball in Los Angeles and now playing his pro basketball, that's a great point. They are going to invite him in, and they'll be more patient with him.
I just want to, just for the audience real quick, think about the best teams in NBA history over the last 30 years. And when you close your eyes and you think about them, what you're visualizing. The Lakers in the 80s, it's the passing. because Magic made it infectious. The Celtics in the 80s, it's the passing because Bird made it infectious. The Bulls in the 90s, it wasn't the passing. It was Jordan going to the bucket. It was the Lakers in the 2000s. It wasn't passing. It was Shaq dominating, Kobe dominating. The Warriors right now, it's the passing leading to open shots. Lonzo's passing will be infectious. Lonzo is that type of unselfishness will lead to great visual basketball.
When Magic got there, Magic was passing to Kareem. Magic later got Worthy. Magic got Cooper.
No, there's agreed. He's going to have a lot of potential assists that don't end in assists. I get that, but the passing is going to be infectious. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from some of our other great shows on FS1.